Hi, I am Dave Cadet Ferolino, and this is for educational use only. Our group is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardines, to use this as an educational material. And we are the Group 2, and this day we will be going to discuss the global city and the global village theory by Marshall McLuhan. So our objective is identify the attributes of a global city. Next, analyze how cities serve as engines of globalization. Next, you will be able to explain the concept of global village. Next, you will be able to explain the elements for establishing global village. Next, you will be able to explain the advantages and disadvantages of global village. Lastly, you will be able to describe the principal elements related to concept of global village. Introductions. The world is experiencing many changes which have resulted in the eliminations of boundaries in how people communicate and connect. So people can communicate with their peers worldwide without limitations on time or distance. So people on one continent can engage in trade with those on another continent. So in this context, the world has evolved and people can now communicate with anyone they want across the world without any restrictions. So, for example, chatting your friends outside of your country or video call your OFW parents. So with advancements like the internet and social media, communications has become simpler, shrinking the world into a global village. So technological advances marked by emergence of the internet and social media have made it easier to communicate and reduce the world into a global village. So according to McLuhan's predictions of a global village in the early 1960s, which first appeared in his book The Gutenberg Galaxy, drew scorn from his contemporaries at the time. It wasn't until the internet was first introduced in 1989, 9 years after his death, that people remembered McLuhan's theories and showed renewed interest in his ideas.
What is global village? A global village presented by McLuhan is a situation where modern technologies would connect all people around the world. This interconnectedness implies the people worldwide can connect and share information and experiences even they are not physically close.
Elements for establishing global village. Hardware. In global village, for any kind of communication or information exchange, compatible hardware or equipment is needed. For example, computer and peripheral equipment, mobile, radio, television, etc. Software or program. A program is called a set of instructions in a programming language to solve a problem. The software is called a set of programs for establishing global village. It requires hardware as well as various programs or software, different types of software such as operating system, browsing software, communication software, and etc.
Network or connectivity. The backbone of global village is the network or connectivity through which data and information can be reached to every person in this universe. So for example, we use Wi-Fi or the data or SIM card to use connections. That's all.
Data or information. Data or information is a valuable materials at each level of the global village to exchange. The raw material used in the processing to obtain a specific result or output is called data. On the other hand, the meaningful form of data after processing is information. This data or information is shared with each other in the needs of the people in the world. The awareness and competence. Global Village largely depends on technology, hence need proper implementation of the public interest, knowledge, awareness, capability, and efficiency.
Advantages of Global Village. First is worldwide secured communication within few seconds, a lot of sources of information globally, easy to have information, increasing capability of adapting technology and uses, develop living style, increase human efficiency of work, expand trade and commerce, easy transaction system, available education resources, having medical facilities sitting at home, giving opinion and make people aware with by writing on different platforms. And the disadvantage of Global Village is first is privacy of information breaking down due to internet technology. Second is misuse of information. Third is sometimes fake news makes social collision. Fourth is developed countries can staple development and undeveloped and underdeveloped countries. Fifth is economic depression in one country can trigger adverse reaction across the globe. And lastly is the global competition put pressure on small business who do not have resources to compete on a global scale.
Principal component regarding concept of global village: communication, employment, education, medical, research, office, residence, business, entertainment and social media, communication, news, cultural activities. Attributes of global village theory implies that even when people are not physically close, they can still connect, share experience, and access the same information through technologies such as social media. Through this platform, people can express themselves and make impact in any part of the world. Include interconnected communication system, easy travel, seamless sharing and information through electronic communication, and converge of cultures.